Hey guys, how's it going? It is Carter here. We're back with episode technically 4 of UMRV, um, Rags to Riches. This is our playthrough. We started with $1 and we're working our way up to see how far we can get. So I say technically episode 4 because I already recorded an episode 4. I lost the episode. I went out of town for 3 days. I came back, the game was still running, and it was like September and we were out of money. So what I did was I fast forwarded a whole year back to where we pretty much ended the last video. I think we ended the last video at like 7 something in the morning in April, and I made it just like 10 o'clock now in April. Same amount of money. I think we're like $1 shorter or something like that. Other than that, everything should be the same. I think I sold everything that we kind of might have hypothetically bought in the lost episode. But yeah, so this is the real episode 4 now. If some things are a little off, that is because, yeah, we skipped a whole year ahead. So contracts gonna be a little different. I canceled everything that I had accepted already. So we're just basically starting over, technically. But yeah, just I figured I'd let you know just in case you saw some things that didn't quite line up, that would be why. So I didn't even check if there's contracts in the fields that we've already done. But yeah, so as you can see, there's all kinds of contracts available now. But yeah, so that's pretty unfortunate, but I guess it worked out in the end. We have added a few mods to the game. Just trying to add some diversity to my playthroughs. And so we added some, older John Deeres. I don't think we had any harvesters. We have this and this now, which will both be pretty fun. But yeah, so just some things that you may see in the future. Pretty sure everything's running correctly. If I start having problems with mods, I'm just gonna remove them instantly, like after the episode, and we will go from there. But yeah, so let's try to find a contract for today to get started. We need to get some money so we can do some planting. I'd like to buy another tractor. So field 40, 41, 42 seem like they're probably pretty huge. Let's give it a look. Field 41 is down on the bottom right, and we're going to take it, actually. And we will just get the... actually, there's something I think I turned off just by default in the beginning that I want to turn back on. And that is... Where is it? Right here. Oh, lime is just on by default now. Okay, I had it off before I had precision farming on. And we're going to leave everything else off for now. Fieldstone is always off. Weeds we might turn on, but I think they're just more of a pain than fun, honestly. So yeah, we will head over to the field, and I'll see you when we get there. Alright guys, we are at the field. We are going to start by doing probably just one headland. I think we're going to do this field manually. So we'll start, just for reference, here is the field. We're in the bottom right corner, field 41. We're going to go technically east and west. I think I've mentioned this in previous episodes, but the map is actually upside down, so technically north is south and south is north. But we're just going to use the basic orientation of this map. So, yeah, right now we're heading north to south. And, yeah, we're going to head east and west on the field. But, yeah, I find that just so weird that the creator of the map has the orientation backwards. I don't know if that was a oopsie or if that was a on-purpose thing just because it flowed better or something. I don't know, but it's so weird. It just throws me off every time I think about it. Yeah, so we should be able to crank through this field fairly easily. I was thinking about it, and we're going to accept, hopefully it's still available, field 42 right away, purely because we need that money pretty bad. I'm actually a little concerned that we won't even have enough to finish this field, enough money, that is, to finish fertilizing this field. But I was thinking about, we need about 100,000 to be able to comfortably buy the seed and fertilizer for our planting, and then enough to buy the tractor that I'd like to purchase as well. And I'm going to leave that one a surprise until we actually do purchase it. But I think it should be pretty cool. I haven't tested it, but it looks pretty clean. So yeah, I'm excited to get to that money amount. So yeah, we will crank through this field and field 42. It's going to be a pretty heavy fertilizer beginning, but we have a lot else to do. We have a ton of planting to do as well in this episode. So that will also be on the docket, and I have a GPS track lined up. I will see you guys after I finish this field. Guys, we are done with field, what was it, 41. In the sake of saving time and my hard drive on recording, I am going to just do field 42 and field 46. It's just a nice hard cut because, like I said, we still have a lot to do in this video, and I don't want it to just be the whole first half just being edits of fertilizer gameplay. So, like I said, we got hopefully a tractor to buy still. We have all of our planting to do, which is going to take a little while with the equipment we have. So, yeah, we're going to do field 42, 46 off camera. So I will see you guys when I am done. All right, guys, we are back. We had to take on one more contract. We did field 41, 42, 46, and now we are at field 19. Only reason being is we didn't have quite enough for me to comfortably buy that tractor and feel like I was going to have enough to, like, yeah, really just kind of be happy with the amount. So we decided to pick up field 19. I don't recall exactly how much it was for. It was going to be enough to push me over 100, I believe. 100,000, I believe. So should be pretty good. And once we get done here, just finishing the last couple passes here. I missed a little sliver, but I'm not too concerned. And then after this, we will go buy our new tractor. All right, guys, we were done with field 19, and here is our new beauty. It is the John Deere 7810. It's got nothing too special on it. It's got GPS on it, side working lights, and some weights. That's about really the only extras. No extra frills here. But we're going to get this hooked up to the planter. And then we will begin our planting season. But actually, what I wanted to check first was... I think we're going to sell this. And that'll put us at... that will put us at about 14,000. And I think we're going to take out a loan to get just about 30, maybe 35,000. And if I can find it. And we will borrow about that. So we're at $60,000 on the loan now. Have yet to pay any of it off. Am I worried? No. Would I like to get it paid off at some point soon-ish? Yes. But we're going to buy this. It's the Lizard. It's essentially a John Deere. But it's the Lizard M99. It's a little bit wider, a little bit better. It'll be able to plant both not sunflowers, soybeans, and corn, which is, like I said, our two primary focuses right now. So I think this will be a much better purchase than our little cedar we had prior. So let's also order a little bit of... Just order one bag of fertilizer and see where that gets us. Don't want to over-order with this thing. That looks like it's going to get us pretty far. Let's also order one pallet of seeds from Pioneer. And see where that gets us. And we're going to take the whole pallet, so we will come back when we need some. We'll unfold. I always thought these kind of planters were just so goofy looking, but they're pretty popular, so. And let's make sure we are on soybeans. And, yeah, let's get planting. Let me set the GPS quick. Let me turn it on. We'll set the width. Lines are on. And I always do it as a heading. And I prefer doing it in the menu. I know there's hotkeys and stuff for it, but I prefer it in the menu. So planter's on. Planter is lowered. And I will see you guys when we are done with the field. I couldn't have done this field pretty much any worse than I've done it. But for some reason I got stubborn and decided I didn't need to do 2 headlands. I 100% needed to. But here we are. One thing I forgot to do, which I didn't have the money for anyways, but I could have bought, or I could have took a loan out on it, is purchase the soil info for at least the field we owned. We could also buy it for 43, but I'd rather kind of just sacrifice the yield on that and wait till we actually buy it. I think maybe I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on that one. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just let this kind of field kind of suffer for this hard. Oh, I actually hit X. Maybe I'll let this field kind of suffer for this this whole season, and then buy the property information next season. I'm not sure what to do. But yeah, so I think we're gonna finish this field, and that'll be the end of today's episode. I'm sure this is gonna be a short little one. But there isn't really that much that I wanted or like can do for the rest of the day other than start the next field. But I'm still debating on if I want to put corn, so that way we can turn it into silage and have a ton of silage for getting cows, or if I want to turn it to soybeans, so that way we can have a ton of money to get cows. So either way, our purchase decisions are kind of starting to now revolve around cows. That we have a little bit more of a fleet, and our planter is actually good. We're gonna be able to kind of crank through some fields now. Crank is a subjective term. I won't really say it. We're cruising very fast right now, but it's good enough. We're making more ground, or covering more ground than we would have with our previous one. And like I said, now we have the option to do corn. But yeah, so I'm just not entirely sure on exactly what I want to do yet. I'm kind of leaning towards just sunflower, or not sunflower, soybeans. I don't know if I've been saying sunflower this whole time, but soybeans, so that way we can just kind of keep making the money. And like I said, in our previous harvest, those bales actually, I mean, it's so pretty not realistic, but the bales on this map sell for just stupid money, especially even like on the hard economy. So I think we kind of almost have to take that deal, just because it's gonna give us that extra money for cows. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a whole nother season before we actually get cows. But one thing I was thinking is we could probably get feed, and if we do well enough financially, you know, we could just get the pigs and just buy the pig feed. And that could be another option for us. At least then we could, you know, get some animals going. We could buy like the cheapest version of the pigs, just buy the pig feed, and then maybe by the time the cows are ready, we'll make a profit off the pigs. I'm not sure. That's another thing you guys are gonna have to let me know on. But yeah, this is gonna be about it for today. Plans for next episode are literally we're gonna come back in March. You know what? I didn't even actually check. Okay, I just had a bit of a panic attack because I said March and it threw me way off. But I wasn't even actually sure, if I remember correctly, that soybeans could be planted today, because I was gonna say we may be planting this field again. But yeah, sorry, we'll be back in May. And we're gonna plant our leased field, and then I also have course play enabled now, so we will be able to keep our sprayer going as well, most likely. Let's make sure there's no contracts right now that we can accept for tomorrow. Field 28 and 34. Let's see what those look like. 28's not too bad. 34 is right by our house. Pretty terrible shape, but we'll take both of them. We'll get course play set on at least one of them. I'm kind of having fun with course play. I did a little bit on my own save, and then tried it on today's save as well, and I forgot how just ultra convenient it is. So, yep, we're definitely gonna start using course play. And I don't have auto drive on yet, but I'm sure I will turn it on eventually. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, you guys. If you have any suggestions on what we should do next, or what direction we should kind of take this farm, let me know. I hope you guys enjoy our new shiny tractor. I am definitely enjoying it. I definitely love the 70 series, or 7000 series. We personally had a 7510 on our farm, and I thought it was one of the nicest tractors to drive for its age. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button down below. Leave a comment, like I said. Subscribe if you haven't. And that'll be it for today, you guys. I stuttered there. Peace out.